This is Minnie at all X's. As promised, I am coming today. Today is the 4th, I think it is. And I'm coming to do my finish parade. My finishes for 2021. Let's get started. Okay, my first, well, the very first finish I had, I had one that has been given away. It was a Lizzy cape, and I can't remember now when I stitched it. Actually, I stitched it in 2016, but it was finished. It was FFO'd last year, and I gave it as a exchange gift at StitchCon 2021. So what I'll do is I'll put a picture of the FFO here. My next, I'm trying to go in not in alphabetical order. No particular order. But anyway, my next finish for 2021 is a silhouette of former President Barack Obama. I get this chart from, I get it from Etsy, but I'm not sure exactly what Etsy store it was from. If I can figure it out, I'll put it in the description box below. But that was Barack Obama. My next finish is, this is called Christmas Dreams, and it's from Joan Elliott. There we go. Of course, I did a skin conversion. You can do it in the red hat version or a blue hat. I chose the blue and a skin conversion. Now, there was supposed to be snowflakes stitched around his head, but I got lazy and I sewed on some silver stars buttons and some of those white snowflakes, and that's my finish. I want to get him framed one day so I can put him on my wall for Christmas. My next finish is from Al Forest Embroidery. Sorry about that. This is called Emerald City. Now, I went through and I ironed all of these, and this was a mystery stitch along, and they put out a piece at a time, a section at a time. I did a few skin conversions on parts of it, and her skin is stitched over one. I think all the ladies, all the ladies, including the witch, all the people, including the witch, skin is stitched over one, and this is a 28 count, or 30, this is a 28 count Joblin, I believe, from Under the Sea Fabrics. Now I can cut this fabric off, and I have a piece to do something else on. Okay, the next one is Fireside Sampler, and this is from Silver Creek I love this. This is what I wanted to, I want to find one of the big long wooden spools to put this on. I like this. It's from Silver Creek Samplers. Okay, my next one. This is from just another button company, and this is called Girls Night Out. Let's see, the faces, well, all but her face. One of the face in the middle, hers, is a button. We've got, let's see, they've got all of them. They have goggles, even the cat. There's bats and a crow. Let's see if I can put this behind it so you won't see me through it. And there we go. Okay, that's Girls Night Out. My next finish is from the Primitive Hare, and this is Harriet Tubman. Yeah, I don't think this will take as long as my whips did. This one is from Soda Stitch. It's called Henna Cat. I love this. This is done on a opalescent, blue opalescent. I don't know who's, I don't have the information with me. I'll put down the designers in the description box. The next one I got from Etsy. I don't have the designer or which Etsy store I get this from, but it says I put a spell on you. I love the Sanderson sisters. So let's see, that one was finished in June. No, August. And I got it from Etsy. This one is Waxy Moon Design. This is Drink Up Witches, which was close to something else, but I'm not going to say. Those heads are buttons. That's cute. This next one is Night Spirit Studio. I love this one. It's called Bat Skeleton. I think it's gorgeous. And I stitched this one on 14 count black Ada, which wasn't really that hard to stitch on, believe it or not. Okay, my next one is, I'm just going to call it Bobbins and Scissors, or Scissors and Bobbins. It's from Jardin Prive. I can't pronounce the French, the name for it, but this is it. I think it's cute. I love it. Let's see. There we go. I love those scissors. That was fun to stitch. My next one is called, it was just titled Ethnic Woman. And it's from Cross Stitch Obsession on Etsy. And I think that is beautiful. I love those colors. She's beautiful. Okay, the next one. Now, I keep hitting the tripod. I have a whip that's called Pain, and it's a hand. And it's sort of, I think it's by Night Studio. So, dark stitching it is. But this one would be the contrast. I think it's very elegant. Now, this one is from Wild Violet Cross Stitch. It's Victorian Hand, a butterfly landing on a Victorian hand. Now, it has the lace, like cuff, that rolls, and a butterfly landing on the hand. I colorized it because I think the whole thing was done in black and white. But mine is done on a yellow, beautiful yellow fabric, and I colorized it. And of course, the hand is brown. So I like that one too. And then I had, this one was stitched a while ago, and it was framed this year. This is, the name of this one actually is Freedom, and this is from the Primitive Hare, but I call it Juneteenth. And I put the title up here, Juneteenth, and the date. I love it. I love it. She did a very good job on that one. And I love it. Okay, this here has several designs. This piece of fabric has several designs. They're smalls. This one is called Broode X. It says, I survived StitchCon 2021 in Broode X. 2021, this was during the middle of the still ongoing pandemic. And it was right in the middle of the Broode X, which is the cicadas. So I stitched that. That was a freebie from Sue Hillis. Was it Sue Hillis? Let me see. Yeah, it is. It's a Sue Hillis design. She designed that for StitchCon. These other two are this is Liberty Bow. These are Liberty Bow fillers, and this is from Barbara Anna Designs. These three. There's a little mouse, a cat, and a dog in teacups. That's why it says LiberTea. And this last one on this piece of fabric is Ye Old Crow. And this one is by, I had all this wrote down. It's not in order. Oh, okay. It's Heart and Hand work, needle art. Heart and Hand needle art. And this is Ye Old E.O. Crow. So yeah, I got my I used as much of that fabric as I could without wasting. This is from Britter Cup Designs, and this is Mayday. I love that cat. The next one, let's see, okay, this is the final part of On Wednesday We Stitched Black, and I finished it October 2021. That was a lot of stitching on that black skirts, and I had to have 2 of them. So yeah, this was from the Primitive Hare. This was, I think, one of her first stitch-alongs, and that was the final piece, and I finally had it finished. In the meantime, I was looking on Flosstube or YouTube, and of course, you know, this was at the height of the pandemic, and I was watching all kinds of videos, and I created this. It's a no stitch Christmas ornament. It's a styrofoam ball, but it's put together with just pins. It's 2-sided. So that was one of my FFOs and finishes during 2021. This is another finished. I did the stitching quite a while ago. This is from Joan Elliott. It's called the that's in my Fairy Delight Biscore and You, and it was FFO'd in 2021. So Biscore and You is 2-sided. It's this little back side with just the little flowers, and then the 4 fairies. I think that one was a gift. That chart was a gift to me from I think Victoria Owens. So thank you, Victoria. This one is called Patriotic Lady, and that was all. That was the name of it. It's from Rachel Moore. She has Singy Stitch is the name of her website, I believe it is, and her name is Rachel Moore, and she designed this beautiful patriotic lady. I think she's gorgeous. I just started another piece from Rachel. It's called Skate Crew. So I enjoy her pieces. This one is called Sampler Roundy. It's from Shakespeare's Peddler. All I need is, well, to FFO it, but there's a little button that goes in the middle of there. I like that one. My next one I finished is from Manny Di Donna, and I finished this on June 18th. This was finished at StitchCon. And I like this one. Yeah, I get to ring the bell with that one. My next finish is called, it's by Jeanette Crow Designs, and this is called Tribal Beauties. I think it's beautiful. I love the colors in the dresses the ladies are wearing. These next three have been finished. These were finished in November. Well, the next two was finished in November. This is Tiana. Now, I got this design from Abby Sue Designs. It's on Etsy. It's Tiana. Pocahontas. And this one is Esmeralda from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. So those are some of my recent finishes. This one is Kicking Up Your Heels. I think this one was at Market, the last expo. This is Just Another Button Company. Her face is a button. The pot of potion is a button. The cup is a button. And there's a couple of spiders and a pumpkin. I kind of changed up the colors in it on her dress. I love it. The stars, she has purple stars, and her petticoats are red and black, black and red. This one is from Stony Creek. It was a freebie. You get the free pattern every month. And all you pay for is the shipping. This was one of them. It says, spooky is as spooky does. And there's a couple little bats, and I've got the buttons to be sewn on when I get ready to FFO. I like that one. I found this design at Stitcher's Paradise in Las Vegas. I went to Stitcher's Paradise and I saw this sitting on a shelf, and it's an old one, and it was a free one, but you buy when you buy the buttons, just another button company, you buy the buttons and the chart came for free. Well, I changed up some of the, like that spider web, that's a Karnik ribbon. Those are ribbon. The mummy. And their faces. There's an owl up there. Another, what is that? Skeleton skull. And a pumpkin head down here. Pumpkin. I love that one. All those, just another button company. They're so cute with their button faces. So that's the last one of those. This one is another Stony Creek freebie, and it's called Bon Appetit. I love that one. His face and the bones in the pot are stitched with étoile, white étoile blanc, and I don't think you can see the little sparkle in the skull, but it's there. I used étoile. This chart was sent to me by a friend of mine, my dear friend Irene, and I stitched it. I started it, let's see, I started it in December and I finished it the 19th of December, so it didn't take me very long. But this is Miss Mandrake, and it's from Barbara Anna. I think she's beautiful. It was so fun to stitch her and see it come to life. I have quite a few now of Barbara Anna designs. This next one was on loan to me from my friend Jan, and it's a Silver Creek sampler, and it's hissed off. That reminded me of Smokey, so I had to stitch it. It's on a 14 count beige Ada, but I love it. That's so cute. And this is shorter than I really anticipated. This is one of my oldest whips. It was questionable whether it was going to get finished at all, and I had to work some magic to get it finished. But this is, and I don't have the information, like I say, if I can find the information as far as where I get it from, where I got the chart from, I'll put it in the description box below. But this is Happy Kwanzaa. And the strange thing about it, I started it the first day of Kwanzaa in 2019. And like I said, I got to one point and I didn't think I was going to have enough space at all to finish it. And I thought it was going to be a waste. And then I thought about how I could work around that. So I picked it up again on December 26th of 2021. And I stitched on it for the whole week. And I stitched and I stitched until I had, when I finished this piece, it was 11:50 December 31st 2021. So I finished it the last night of Kwanzaa and the last night of 2021 with 10 minutes to spare. So it was finished. I changed it up a little bit. I changed the skin colors on them, the ladies. I shortened her hand here, her arm here, coming out of her sleeve, because I didn't think it would make a difference, which it doesn't. That way I can get her hand and that goblet in there. I only have that much space at the bottom, that much space. So I didn't think I was going to get this finished at all, and it was, and it would fit this piece of fabric, but I did it, and I'm so proud of it. And I will be making this into a pillow so I can sew, a border around it. And there you go. This is my very last finish for 2021. Like I said, I have a lot of whips, which you should have, you probably saw in my whip parade. And my plan is to finish some of those, and I probably will have more. I know I'm going to have more whips because I have some new starts. So, like I say, I'm working on one already. I may as well show you what I'm working on while we're here. Like I said, this is from Rachel Moore, and her website is Singy Stitch, and the name of this is Skate Crew, and this is the design. And I only started it a couple of days ago, but this is where I'm at. As you can see, this is this lady's legs, and I started in the middle, and this is where I'm at. So I will be working on this for the rest of this week until Sunday, I've started the challenge sprint to a finish line. A sprint to a finish. This is the game board. Now, this was where I started in this space. This is my, well, it's a needle minder, but this is the first number was 5, so I had to move 5 spaces, and that was what I was going to start. So that's what I started. It was a new start. I'm going to have to, before next Sunday, the numbers are called, they throw the dice, and whatever that number comes up, that's how many spots you move around your board. And wherever it lands, like some places you have treasure chests, it says bling. I guess you'd have to put something to make something, figure out one of your whips to, you know, to meet that challenge. Then you've got 6-day whip you are tired of. So something you're tired of working on, or you just, you know, can't wait till it gets done, work on that. You've got another one that says whip with confetti. I've got one of those. Is there's a spot here that says X-Stitch Police, 200 stitches or 2 hours on a large project. I've got a couple of those. Frog Pond Head to Frog. Something that you have to pick out, I guess. But there's different challenges that's already on here. Then there's several empty spaces where you can either put in the whip you want to work on yourself, or a goal for yourself. So that's what it is. And then they've got something you pick one whip to use throughout the game. So if you can't meet the prompt, stitch 200 stitches or 2 hours on that piece. So if you land on Blizzard, Winter Scene, and Warm and Cozy, and you don't have any other whip that fits that description or fits that prompt, then you stitch your penalty stitches. And I put down my Ada button, and that's what I'll be stitching on if I can't match one of the prompts on the game board. So I'm going to do this. I decided I wasn't going to do Whip Go this year. And I think this will give me a little bit more freedom as to what I get to work on. A lot of my whips are close to finishes, so that'll give me a little bit more freedom to choose what I want to work on. So that's it for today. I appreciate you coming back again to watch my finish parade, and coming to take time out of your day to watch my videos, and I really appreciate all of my subscribers. If you're new, I hope you enjoyed yourself and you saw something that you want to watch more. And if you're one of my all-time subscribers and you're coming back, welcome back. Like I say, I'm rambling now, so I'll let you go, and I'm going to make some more X's, and I'll see you again next time.